I live.
Hey, what's up guys, Massleaf here, back to do another first person video, and yeah, I'm gonna have to make this introduction fairly swift as, yeah, I'm already in the game as you can see. I'm gonna be playing versus One Vision here, and yeah, I'm gonna be Black Hand, which is rather fortunate to be honest. A faction such as Black Hand being dealt from random is always what you like to see. So yeah, I'm going to be pretty safe versus disintegrators early on because I have Cabal squads, so these are the single best scouts that you're going to get from a drafted shredder turret or base defense early on. They're the most cost-effective scout in the game. Though I'm kind of on the fence about that because awakened squads, trained from the barracks that is, the full squad is very, very powerful. The range is pretty OP on those Cabal squad, well, Cabal squads as well, but the Awakened have had to receive a buff in R7 or R8, I can't remember, but it was years ago. You know, if you compare the base stats of the Awakened squad's range to what it is now, it's definitely more now, we'll say that. Okay, well, he's going to be Scrin here, which is all... he's going to get into my base. Me mumbling on about that, and I've allowed my opponent to scout me. Now I'm playing versus One Vision, so yeah, we want to see One Vision just take some gains off of me here. I mean, that was somewhat of a whitewash last time I played him and featured him in the first person video. He was kind of inactive for a while. So yeah, what faction is he? He's going to be Traveler 59, which could mean he's going to be rushing me or not. Doesn't matter though, because I'm Black Hand. I can fend off that as long as I can see around the sides of my base, the perimeter of my base. I need to reveal that, then I should be fine because I'll be able to spot those distance coming a mile away. You can see that he's on 3 harvesters now, so that's all the intel I really know to deduce that he's just ecoing and not going for any early game shenanigans here. And it's just going to be quick eco for me. Thinking of going for 2 war factories. He's going to go for a Seeker here. There's someone behind a little bit. I don't know why that is. This could indicate he's got maybe an engineer, or maybe he's going to the blue Tiberium field. That could also be what he's doing right now. Could be going for that blue tib. So yeah, I'm going to see what's going on over here. He might have an engineer going to my spike as well. So I'm going to expect that to be what he's doing as well. He did have a few buzzers as well. I'm not sure where those buzzers were. And I'm going to scout everywhere here to see where those units are. And I do suspect he has a harvester at the blue Tiberium field, so I'm going to go and see if I can try and kill that. Do I want to go and harass him, move my MCV to him? Not necessarily here. I'm going to just take this harvester and I'm going to leech this blue Tiberium, or what's left of it anyway. Oh, well, I've got 2 war factory here. He's going to be rushed. He's going to have disintegrators now. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. He's going to go for the upgrade as well, it seems. So, yeah, let's just not go for the blue Tiberium anymore. He's got the upgrade for his disintegrators. He's going to want to keep something at home though. Otherwise, he's going to lose his harvester to the refinery that he just spawned. And he just built a harvester as well. Let's get these bikes on a separate control group. Okay. And we want to scout all over the place so we can see where these distants are going. And want to maybe go around the side here so I can kill the harvester that's going to be popping there in a moment. Alright. And micro is of the essence here, basically. Okay. It's gonna be pretty good here if I can get a mine drop here. It would be nice if I could. Alright. And I'm gonna kill this harvester here, which he's not gonna see for all the distance that I have. And that's gonna go down. So yeah, but not the best multitasking in the world for One Vision. The nerf to the disintegrator is definitely coming to haunt him here, as you can see, and he's not going to kill any harvester here. He's simply not going to. And no, wow, he actually kills a harvester. Fuck's sake. I should really waken up here a little bit. He's still continuing to spam those disintegrators. Is he all in or something? This is not what you would have expected out of One Vision here. Anyway, I'm going to go for the flame tanks now because he seems quite committed on building those up. So, yep. Upgrade on this power plant, probably not the wisest decision. We'll go for this one over here. I'm not sure what he's hoping to really accomplish here, to be honest, because he is going to lose all of his disintegrators. I'll go for flame tanks, I suppose. Do I want to go for infantry as well? Let's send one bike in just to see how much of a force he has in his Tiberium field before I move in with my stuff there. I don't know if has he got cultists out? Not sure. He probably has that. I'm going to assume that he does. Let's get this flame tank over here. All right. He's going to lose all of his distints here if he's not looking, and he's going to lose all of those. He's left some units at home, it seems. So, yep. Let's get this. I've noticed that there's a window of opportunity for me to kill him. Let's get these flanked. So we're going to hide units like in the corners of the map. And I do suspect that I think he knows that something's up now. Oh my god, he's got mechapeds, of course. As long as I get my upgrades done for my flame tanks, I should be okay here. And that's basically what I'm aiming to do. Just get one flame tank into his base. That drone ship could be taken out as well. If I can get a snipe on that, that would be very nice. He's not checking the size of the map, which is. Okay, we'll just kill this drone ship here. Wow, I've got infantry. Why have I not got enough infantry? I'm not sure why that is. Got nowhere near enough infantry here. And he's just spamming out those. Don't get some headshots on these mechapeds. For fuck's sake, can I not do it? Where's all my harvesters? Oh, that's GG. Well, that's well played to One Vision. Pretty trash gameplay by myself, though, because it didn't scout accordingly in the beginning. Anti-scout. Wow, what am I doing? What am I saying? Yeah, guys, I'm only human. I'm only human, so I can make mistakes, you know. And that was a pretty lackluster game. So yeah, we're going to see if we can improve in the next game and give One Vision a better fight. Alright guys, Masley here, back to do another game versus One Vision, and we're going to be on Tournament Highlands this time. Being dealt Nod in this game, and yeah, same rule of thumb as last game. We want to just make a few scouts because we don't know what we're up against. We could be against Traveler 59 once more, which means that distant rush is a real possibility. So I need to send scouts in the top, I need to send scouts in the middle. I need to just ensure that I don't lose my engineer here as well to a buzzer, which can kill the engineer there. If he drafts a buzzer hive and sends that buzzer straight to the spike, that engineer will die. So yeah, I need to watch for that as well. Last game, obviously that can happen, but we're not going to let it happen again. We're going to play accordingly and just not make as many mistakes as we've done there. Did play a few games versus... Who did I play against today? I can't remember exactly. I think I played Dune Tiger, I know that much. I'm going to go for Eco once more. And he's going to be Black Hand. Okay, so Black Hand for One Vision here. I'm tempted to all-in him, but you know what? I won't bother. Because games can be over so soon with that. I know if I were versus Bike Rush, I would, because... yeah, he would do the same. He just responds in kind and goes for the automatic MCV cells. If he sees a Nod faction from his opponent, then he does that almost every single game. I'm going to go for bikes now on 2 refineries, and I just want to see where his bike's coming from, because he's gonna have to scout me with a bike or something here. He's gonna have to. Okay, maybe he's just relying on that scout there to get into my base. Not entirely sure. Anyway, he's going to see everything that's coming now. But Black Hand squad there as well, which I did not see that. Anyway, I'm going to expand. And hopefully he's not rushing me here. I don't think he is, because he didn't know that I was Black Kane. And he's got 5 harvesters here, or 4 harvesters, so yeah, I'm pretty much safe to do whatever I want. I'm keep getting stuck in waypoint here, which is really bad as well. Let's take out this Scorpion tank. And he should go for bikes. I'm not sure why he's not doing that. He's going Scorpion tanks, which is a bad move. This MCV is on the Tiberium. Will get destroyed if it remains on there, because it can't deploy on the tib. And he's going Scorpion tanks, so yeah, we're going to go for Scorpion tanks of our own. 5 houses here. There's a few Kabascos in my base as well, which will inform him as to what's going on in my base. Wow, a bit of lag here. Not sure where that's originating from, but it would be nice if it could just disappear. And big opening here in his base. Let's make sure that the rally point for these Scorpion tanks is right there. Really bad placement of that. Let's get this over here. The Scorpion tanks, again, the War Factory placement, definitely not ideal. Not sure what he's doing. Really bad War Factory placement. He's just going to cap my War Factory here. And that's really sucks for me, to be honest. That really sucks. Get around the War Factory. Does he have a harvester there? I can take that harvester out. And that's going to buy himself time to get a refinery up in his base. So, yeah, the really bad War Factory placement for me really cost me there. Has he got bikes coming to me? Is that a bike? Yes, it is. I'm not sure if he's got any more. Let's see if he's leeching some Tiberium over there. He might. Oh my god, he's got units here. Just all over the place right now. I do suspect he's got bikes, so I'm going to leave some Scorpion tanks at my base. And clean up these bikes in the meantime. Did I kill that harvester? I may have. Hopefully I done. Again, I do suspect he's got bikes. I think he's just trying to distract me here. So I'm going to expect that right now. Let's get this Scorpion tank back. As long as I take good trades, I should be okay, to be honest. I want to split my refinery out because I am versus Nod, and the possibility of me losing my refinery to 1 click is very high. I think he's actually taking up to the 1 click right now. I've got no money right now. I want to scout ahead over here, see what he's doing. I do have laser capacitors because I am Nod. So yeah, let's see what he's doing in his base. We're going to just split 1 Scorpion tank off just to see what's going on. And we're going to go for that, for the 1 clicks now. Well, not really the 1 click, but you know what I mean. Did I lose my Scorpion tank there? I think I did. I think he's just taking up now to tier 3. Neither one of us has taken the blue Tiberium field. In fact, he took some of it. I'm just using this to see what's going on right now. I've got 17 Scorpion tanks, so yeah, maybe now's the time to move out. With what I have, I need to see if he's taking up to tier 3. One Vision has a tendency of just taking up on one of those. He's going infantry now, I think. He is Black Kane, so yeah, he can go infantry. There's also a harvest over there as well, which we can definitely take out for our trouble. And we'll go for the upgrades. Wow, I forgot the Dozer Blade upgrade as well. That's going to make a big difference in this fight. Can make a huge difference, though. I do have the numbers advantage here to take him out. Take out this Scorpion tank, though. He's going to get some reinforcing units. I should definitely reinforce as well. And also ensure that I'm not going to lose my harvester to the Scorpion tanks. He's on tier 3 now. So I can expect Redeemer soon. He's going to go for that Redeemer. There's no doubt about that. And he's also going to try and clean up my spike as well. So, yeah. We're going to want to heal this this as well. Maybe take some of the blue Tiberium as well. He's going to 1-click me here, so I'm going to prepare 1-click for the 1-click and start going for another refinery. So, yeah, I'm going to assume that he's going to go for the Tib Vapor Bomb, Tib Catalyst Missile as well. No, not that. The Tib Vapor Bomb. Tiberium vein detonation. He's going to use that on me to push me back. Got laser capacitors now. I just don't see this working for him because, for one simple reason, I'm quite paranoid about the fact that he could just vein my army here. So I'm going to see if he is going to do that or not. I'm going to maybe split my forces up and just keep going for Scorpion tanks. What he's doing here is a big mistake. It's what Biker's done to me in the tournament. I'm going to go for the Redeemer as well because, yeah, why not? And he is going to kill my Black Hand squad over there, it seems. And he's going to lose all of his harvesters here. If I can kill this tech lab, then that will deny the Redeemer. So we'll do that because he's going to have to fence it. I mean, if he doesn't fence it, he's not going to confer the double armor to the building that he fences. So yeah, that's going to cancel the Redeemer. He does get that up though. I'm going to go for the Redeemer of my own. And I have no harvesters leeching that Tiberium field. We can make an effort at it though. And there is a Black Hand squad over there which we need to handle. Let's send this harvester to dispatch that. Let's consolidate a little bit here. Get ourselves into position. And of course he has army on the way because he needs to rebuild his MCV. He has no chance really of surviving anymore in this game because he did lose that tech center. He's a long way off from that Redeemer now, whereas I'm just about to get mine out. I need to make sure that I don't run dry out of Tiberium. Going for a mine drop here is not going to work because he does have dozer blades on his Scorpion tanks, so yeah, he's not going to lose them to the mine drop. And Black Hand squad over there. I think did he bother to micro that? I'll be surprised if he did. I'm going to kill this spike here as well, I guess. Okay. Redeemer out. So let's get the Redeemer into the fray. I do have the superior tank because, for obvious reasons, I do have the laser capacitors and he doesn't. Let's sign a rally point over here as well. He may have the one click for his on the Tiberium field. Tip vapor bomb. For the life of me, I can't remember that word today. Let's get the decoy army as well, just to force some bait on those. Bait the fire of the Scorpion tanks, and you don't really necessarily need to micro in those Scorp fights once you have that upgrade and your opponent doesn't. So in that game, I did a slightly better vision in that game. He went for the tech when I reckon he should have just gone and pushed me with mass Scorpion tank, triple war factory. Definitely the most optimal build in those nod mirrors is to just go for triple war factory, and yeah, that's how you win in those matchups. So yeah, a bit of a mistake on Vision's part to just go for that tech center. It just doesn't make sense unless you're already in the lead. I mean, if you're in a win-more situation, then yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so RNG finally giving me the worst of the crop. I'm going to get Steel Talons in this game. And yeah, Senna just going offline. Senna unfortunately hasn't been playing me as of late. He plays me like one game and then he goes offline, like consistently does that. So I'm not sure if he's afraid that I'm recording and he doesn't want to be featured on my YouTube channel, which is always a possibility. I sometimes do get the impression that he's doing that. So I guess one way of doing it is just play him, because he gives me like one game a day, and then, I mean, by the end of the week I'll have 7 games, so I could probably make that into a video of some sort. So it's not impossible with Senna. I can indeed just make him play me by, or I can indeed make the video if I just consolidate or compile clips rather from various different days rather than what I'm doing here, which is just playing games consecutively. He's going to be GDI of some sort. He's going to be Zokum. Okay, so the good thing about that is he's not going to have Orca Rush, or he does. He does have a Bloodhound Rush, but it's not nearly as effective as a GDI one because his Zorka's projectiles miss very often. Now he's going to have super powerful hammerheads, though GDI do have very, very good anti-infantry, so not really a problem, those hammerheads, to be honest. Whereas for Skrin and Nod it may be slightly more of a problem, especially for Nod, because Nod anti-infantry, anti-air is pretty crap without tungsten. Or Tib Core in their case. Getting really mixed up with upgrades today. And yeah, what I'd expect from One Vision here is just the eco. There's very limited things you can do as Zokom in the early game. Unless you want to lose or make life harder for yourself, then yeah, by all means you can do stuff like APC rushes, but it doesn't really work most of the time. He's trying to anti-scout me here, but you know, what I just mentioned moments ago is going to apply here. He's not going to do any sort of aggression. And I'm going to take that blue Tiberium field. He will have the superior harvester in that he has rockets on it. Now what he's doing here is he's going to follow up his harvester with pit bulls. We're not going to bother actually going for that harvester. We're just going to go for the 6th one here. And before responding to his pit bulls, I'm just going to eco. So I'm going to get in the lead by doing this. I don't reckon it's worth the travel distance to go here and then back to refinery to have double the income. I just don't think it's worth the risk, especially considering how you have to almost always make pit bulls to safeguard your harvester. But no, he's not in fact going to make any pit bulls at all. So he took a risk there. He didn't know that I was just ecoing here. He could have lost his harvester, and that would have been bad for one vision. Let's just leave some pit bulls at home. We'll send one in though, just to see what he's doing. He's sending in a rifle squad to my base now, just to see what I'm doing. I'm going to go for the AP ammo, hammerheads specifically. And this tier 2 that I'm building will be very good at scouting him. Because there's one of two things I can do. I can go for the airfield and make some V35 boxes, and I can also use the radar scan as well on his base, which I'm going to do now. So I can see in his base he's pretty much vulnerable there. I'm going to go for some hammerheads, I feel. Let's go for those hammerheads, because I feel he's just, I don't know, I just feel like going hammerheads. He may go for a tech, but that's okay. So yeah, let's go for those hammerheads at the moment and see what we can do with those. He's not going to expect hammerheads, we know that much. And we're going to kill at least one harvester here. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's a bit greedy. We should be able to kill another harvester here. It's definitely worth it though to trade these 5 pit bulls for another harvester. And you have to keep microing them, the pits though, because they are slightly slower than bikes, so they can struggle finishing off units. Not only that, but their DPS is a little lower than bikes, so pit bulls can be hard to stop sometimes. Is he going hammerheads or firehawks here? I'm not sure, but anyway. I think he's going firehawks, so I think he knows what I'm doing. So let's get into action here and just try and kill some of these harvesters before they're going to lose their effectiveness. And yeah, we'll go for the Titans now, because he knows I'm going for those hammerheads. He just simply knows. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take out some harvesters here before I lose the effectiveness of my hammerheads, and also want to spread them out as well. Want to spread them out, and want to just get my Titans here because he has units, and yet I expect. Oh, he's going hammerheads himself, but firehawks, as I expected from one vision. He's going to go for the Marv here. That's what he's going to do. And I can get this war factory here just for some quick repairs on this harvester. I need to go for a tech now because he's going to go for his Marv. So we need to be quite cautious of that. Marv could be coming in to do some damage. So get this Titan back here. He needs to be cautious of that Titan. It will do. It will be able to. It does shoot over buildings, so yeah, he will struggle versus it. Has he got 4 firehawks here? He has 3, which means he's probably going to bomb my tech center. So I'm going to bomb this just in case I do miss it, and he bombs that. And he's not going to bomb that. That's a big blow for him, actually. Not able to kill that. So let's go for the upgrade. I'm going to go for firehawks here. No need to repair this anymore, and we're just going to go for firehawks to fend off his own firehawks, and these Titans here we're just going to use to be a real nuisance around the side. Okay. I'm going to assign a bookmark to the firehawks so that I can strato back to base quick. Oh, I have some those to contend with here, it seems. So yeah, crushing harvesters, which is always good. I do think he's going for that Marv. We can sell these off now because we're not going to need those anymore. And One Vision kind of playing like me, not necessarily well. It does take multiple bombs to kill one Firehawk. One Firehawk can't just solo kill one of his own. I do need multiple bombs. More infantry now for One Vision. And so yeah, I'm just going to crush these infantry here and get those Firehawks back on deck. And doing some decent crushing here with the Titans. What I could do with though is more behemoths, because yeah, he's going to have that Marv, or maybe not. Maybe he's not going to have it. I do have the tungsten now though, so maybe some slingshots for those would be good. I do reckon he's got those on anti-air loadout, or hopefully he doesn't, because he's going to wreck me if he does. That was a decent trade, I think. It's just, I can take good trades though, because he has literally no economy right now, whereas I do. Okay, where is his MCV? Is his MCV still put? No, it's not. He's moved it somewhere. I can do what I mentioned at the start of the game, and that is go for that. Okay. Oh, some infantry here, which we can crush with the slingshots, which are very good at crushing those infantry. Okay. He's going to take some blue Tiberium here, which is always bad. For me, I just don't know. Has he got no economy? He's got 4 Firehawks there. Okay, that's all I need to know. He shouldn't really be engaging me with those. Oh, that there. Do I need my Texans anymore? I don't think I do. Let's get these in a control group so I can remember. I'm not going to lift them up because he's just going to kill them automatically if I do that. Oh, and that, there is always that as well. There is always that. He's probably got those in a bomb loadout, so I'm going to just keep an eye on those. Is he just going to stay put there or what? I think he is going to do that, just that. Yeah, this is looking bad. I'm going to get some slingshots anyway. Oh, slingshots here, which I need to get into position. Oh my god, I just lost all those. Bloody hell, that was bad. Let's just engage him right now, I suppose. Slingshots can crush infantry. Let's just sell the airfield as well. Okay, so we're just going to crush all these infantry, or try to. And this is going to be a war of attrition here, basically. I did lose my Firehawks on the deck. Should have lifted them up at the last moment. He's recovering though, isn't he? Might get some decent splash there as well. And these slingshots as well. Going to just crush all these infantry. And slingshots, very versatile versus Zocom in a GDI mirror, because they, of course, they can crush infantry as well as that. Get these back there. Do I have any income here? Probably could sell some of these structures. And I am killing those, but worth the trade though, because I do manage to save the refinery. Well, it will die now because he's going to throw the Orca Strike down, which will kill that. Or not. Anyway, let's get an engineer out and save that. And just keep spamming out those slingshots, or I would if I didn't sell my tier 2. But yeah, that can happen. Sometimes you can often go into panic mode and end up selling stuff that you didn't intend to originally. AP ammo here going to be necessary. I want to transfer some juggernauts over here though, or behemoths, as they're called for steel talons. Now I don't need those stinking harvesters, so let's just make good use of them here and crush his infantry. He still has firehawks, so oh, harvesters there. Might be able to kill that. Alright, firehawks still being a menace with bombing my structures. This one hammerhead can probably just kill those hammerheads or harvester there. I doubt I'm going to be able to save that refinery, so I'm probably going to have to rebuild another refinery. I feel it's a bit optimistic actually, saving that. So yeah, just keeping his economy low here, and that's going to be GG. One Vision putting up good resistance in the end, but GDI, as I mentioned in the start of the game, they just have unparalleled anti-air. They can deal with units such as Firehawks really, really efficiently, and that game shows and proves that Steel Talons, they did have artillery in that game, but it didn't prove to do very much. It kind of stalled his infantry somewhat. The Juggernauts and Behemoths can suppress infantry, which is very useful in engagements, but you can always just avoid that and just use the force move, which is G. It's assigned to G by default. Alright guys, Master Leaf here, coming back to do game number 3 versus One Vision, and yep, been dealt Black Hand once more. Did I lose that game on Highlands? I think I almost lost that game. It was a nod mirror. He got a scout into my base. I'm puzzled why he didn't go for Triple War Factory in that game and just kill me outright with Scorpion tanks. Don't understand why. People will go for tech in nod mirrors. I think it's overrated going for tech centers. I mean, if Bike Crush can't make it work, then I sure as hell think that Vision won't be able to either. Anyway, going to do somewhat of a sporadic scouting pattern here just to see what faction he is. These things shouldn't be go amiss. We're going to just kill this buzzer here. He's going to be Scrin. Going to make more of an effort here at anti-scouting, though probably won't be able to. Or I will, because I just killed that buzzer on the left-hand side, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go for some flame tanks here. Have a buzzer over there. So Vision on top of these buzzers, you have to be as Scrin. The only advantage that buzzers have is their speed and maneuverability. He's going to want to scout me here, or he's just going to have to assume that I'm rushing. I feel like going for like a double reckoner. Ooh, he's taking that structure there. Interesting. That is interesting. Anyway, I don't think he's going to see the middle of the map. Fuck. He's going to have the Seeker. Ooh, is he going to see this Reckoner? I don't think he did. Don't think he's going to see this coming. If I can get a full deploy on between his Raw Factory and Refinery, that's going to be just amazing. He's going to go for Seekers now. He can see my Refinery to Harvester ratio, and he's going to know by that I'm rushing. This is the El Clasico, El Reckoner right now. This is 2016 meta. This is straight out of the book, this one here. And he's got Seekers, but you know what? I think it's way too late for him. He's going to lose that. I'm going to lose my Harvester. Never mind. Harvester will be lost. So yeah, just destroy this War Factory. That's all I need to ensure here, and I will be fine. Gonna kill this War Factory, kill the Buzzer Hive, and then I should be okay to just evac that. Just spread these out, and this will make sure that I'm gonna be able to hold him back. That rush didn't do nearly as much as what I thought it would. The Seeker really delaying this Harvester here. It's like he killed that Harvester. Just kill this Spike. I need to be cautious of the bite, so I'm going to assign a bookmark to that just so I can go back to it quick. And this war factory will offer repair to my harvester. Well, not sure why that MCV just redeployed there. There was no need for that. He's going to have to rebuild his war factory. Did that really? No way that just happened. He just... Oh my god, that was pretty lucky there. So what happened there was, I think the defensive tower splashed down his own Seeker because it was in the midst of my Cabal squad, so that was kind of funny. Alright, well, I'm pretty screwed here because he has eco, apparently. So, yeah, this is going to be very difficult to hold him back here. He does have eco. However, I'm going to kill both of his spikes. So if I can kill both of the spikes and get my tier 2 down, for the Dozer Blaze, I'm going to be very, very fine in the way of eco. As long as I can get the tier 2 down just for that Dozer Blade upgrade. So I'm going to do just that. And so let's get these Seekers back. And this will go down here. Moving the wounded tanks back so I can get better, so I can try and save that. And things are looking pretty grim now, I have to say. But I think I do have enough to hold him back. Hopefully I do. He may have stasis shield though, which could be really bad. For that reason I should have placed my second war factory at that part of the field. But I think he just has way too many Seekers here for me to handle. Or maybe not, actually. If I focus these down, then maybe I have a chance. For fuck's sake, those reconstruction drones so ever so powerful. And I think that's going to be a good game. Maybe the Reckoner Rush didn't do nearly as much damage as what I needed it to do. And that's going to be GG. So that's what happens when you can't get a good... I mean, if you... I'm so mad right now. I should have just gone for flame tanks. Because there is a reason why people don't do Reckoners now, and it's that specific reason. It just doesn't work. The speed of the Reckoner is too slow. As you saw, his Seekers were out in force before it arrived in his base. That's because the Reckoner got nerfed in R11, which was what we intended for Black Hand. We wanted them to have a slower Reckoner so it wasn't so oppressive like that. It used to arrive at the opponent's base even before the scout arrived to see if a Reckoner or Flame Rush was coming their way. For example, GDI in the past, they would have gone for a Pitbull first, and that Pitbull first wouldn't have been able to even scout that Reckoner coming. Okay, so Vision asking me what map I want to play, and to be honest, I'm not too fussy about the maps. It's this random, though, that's really annoying, because early on you just don't know what to build. I did anti-scout him last game. He did capture the defensive tower, curiously. You'd have to know what your faction is going to be before going for that defensive tower. I mean, if I was Trav, that would have been a wasted investment. Unless he intended originally to go for my MCV with the Sneaky Engineer, which could work. I mean, it could very well work, but again, very risky. I'm not taking many risks in these games. Maybe I should start to. The Reckoner, though, I mean, I didn't see that as too risky because I knew that he didn't scout me, but maybe he did because... And also that Seeker, though, I mean, it kept my Harvester at bay for so long. I mean, I couldn't deal with that. Maybe Buggy was not the right choice because its DPS was so low. I need that Harvester back to work ASAP, but just couldn't. And he needs to be Black Hand once more. So yeah, it's funny how we're getting the same matchups over and over. Though granted, he wasn't Traveler last game, or to my knowledge, he wasn't. He may have been, though. It's not always that Traveler don't go Descent Rush. I think versus Black Hand, it's a terrible idea to go for a Descent Rush for obvious reasons, in that it can get countered by Flame Tanks and Flame Rushes. So yeah, he's going to be Black Hand in this game, which means that we want to ready ourselves for another rush from Vision. And those two Cabal squads here, just more evidence of to say that he could be just ecoing or not. He's actually going to go for an eco build. He shouldn't have allowed me to go into his base, though he probably was already just packing up his MCV and expanding. So he's going to go for 2 more factories, it seems. Do I want to do the same? I think I do. But we're going to do it on 5 harvesters instead. I think he's going to go for 2 more factory on 4. But seeing how he's going to the blue Tiberium, we're not going to allow that. We're going to punish him for going for that blue Tiberium field. And he's somehow really ahead of me. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, that's really surprising. Gonna get some more units out though before I move out. And he's not bothering to engage for some reason. Anyway, and this is going to be pretty good because I'm going to be able to kill these bikes though, and they're going to go down. Am I going to kill this harvester? I don't think I am though, because he's going to have more bikes here, isn't he? Of course he is. Oh my god, I spread those out. That was a mistake. I think if I hadn't have spread that refinery, those bikes, if they weren't clumped up, I would have been okay. Quite frankly here though, I think I'm pretty fucked, because that happened. And I'm on 2, my eco is really bad right now. I need to be putting some pressure on him. He got the full load of blue Tiberium. I'm pretty surprised that he was able to get that. That's very, very odd indeed. It's not always lost though, because he can take some really bad engagements and lose that way. For example, here he can lose his harvester to this little harassment here. Okay, and he's gonna lose that one. And I did get lucky there with the bikes. So that's exactly what I needed to get back in this game. Vision doing a mistake just as I done there, and we're going to see if we can defend our own base here, because he's going to have units coming to me now. Of course he is. It looks like he's going all in. So let's rally our forces over here. We want to scout the perimeters of the base once more, and just to see if I don't get ganked by anything like bikes, which he's going for. He's got his harvester back out, and he's not got anything exactly coming to me, I don't think. Or maybe he's got a group of bikes over there, which he could very well have. So I'm going to check over here to see if there are any bikes. I don't think he does, though. Nope. Don't think he does. Now I'm not, so just as was the case last game, I'm going to have the better late game, and then I'm going to have laser capacitors, and he's not going to have laser capacitors. And I'm also going to assign groups to these bikes. So, yeah, this is going to be all I need, really, to win. I'm going to go for those Scorpion tanks here, just begin producing those. And just get as much damage here as possible. And taking those traces, you can see I'm being rewarded for my extra effort there, going for the group micro. The more kills, the better. He's trying to engage me where I take the first shot on his units, but it's not going to be. I'm going to reassign my groups. And maybe decoy up my army as well. Force out a load of shots on his units there. Okay. Am I going for the upgrade for my Scorpion tanks to Dozer Blades? Yes, I am, fortunately. Once that's online, I'll be fine and dandy. And his MCV, if it goes on tip like what happened in the first game, he's going to be losing that one. But no. I'm going to go for the laser capacitors now. And he's just amassing an army. I could maybe split some of my army off. But no. He's going to go for me, probably because he's got 1 clicks ready and he wants to use them. He needs sight of my base. So yeah, I'm going to just expect that from one vision here. He's just so many bikes, like holy crap. Like, I'm not don't understand quite why he didn't go for my... I don't have the laser capacitors yet. However, the Scorpion tanks with their tanking ability will be able to kill those bikes relatively easily. He may have one-clicks here, so I could lose them all to the one-clicks, the Scorpion tanks that I have. And for some reason, am I going to lose this fight? Holy crap, man. How did that happen? I took so many good trades, but then he just amassed such a massive army out of nowhere. He's got bikes over here as well. That's really sucks for me. I'm going to have laser capacitors though, and really that's all I need, to be honest. And I should be okay, as long as it doesn't have tech center. I'm not sure what he's focusing on right now, but he's not in the right place. I did lose my army of bikes, which is kind of a pity. Do have the upgrade for my Scorpion tanks, so no need to keep this. Okay, and yeah, I have what I need now to push him out. He's probably well ahead of me due to that engagement. He also has been taking the blue Tiberium field, whereas I haven't. I'm not sure why he's not taking that engagement as well. He can easily take on the Scorpion tanks. Vision here not microing too well. So we'll just take some free kills and then we'll get out of here. And also the wounded tanks move a lot slower, so we want to kill those tanks that are in the reds. Take out this one as well. I'm not sure what he's busy focusing on, but it's certainly not on this engagement here. I do suspect that he's probably got tanks over there. Oh fuck. Fuck me. This is a problem when you're trying to split your army, is that you can get your army caught out of position by someone who just Q moves. I'm not saying that Vision exclusively Q moves, but I'm going to lose my shit to him if I'm not careful. Just all over the place right now. Not sure why he's pushing me. He should not push me here. That is a mistake. He hasn't even got the upgrade for his Scorpion tanks, the Dota blades. So I have extreme upgrade advantage over Vision here. So I'm just going to scout him, see if he's got a tier 3 for the one-clicks. I've been paranoid about one-clicks ever since I went in the first tib field. But you're right to be, though. It's my Blackhand Squad still here. Let's take out his Tiberium Spike, return the favor. And yeah, I need to focus on microing a little bit better here. Macro's on point, but micro not so much. I sobbed my tech center, even though I want a Redeemer right now, but yeah. He's going to go infantry now. He's going to transition into the infantry. But you know what? I'm just going to keep going for the Scorpion tanks. Maybe crush his infantry while I'm at it. And that's pretty decent. Going to crush these infantry. And should be able to get some nice kills here while I'm at it. And those will go down. And while he's distracted, I'm just going to take out his harvesters over here. He's got tons of harvesters which I can take out. And those will go down. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can also bank some money for the one-clicks. Let's get some forces over here though. Infantry very, very, very susceptible to crushing. And they're going to go down. He's going to get his entire base taken out as well. He's going to put a counter attack on me though, so I want to make sure that I'm in position for this. Make sure that I'm rallying forces to where they need to be. And that is all that I need right now. And I want to basically kill him now so that he can't amass an infantry force that can be a real nuisance. Mixed in with his Scorpion tanks, he can mix in infantry with his Scorpion tanks for maximum effect. It would stop the crush of my Scorpion tanks on his infantry, though even in that situation, you're still best just spamming Scorpion tanks as Nod versus Black Hand, because yeah, you've got no other option. I mean, what's the other option? Going infantry yourself? You don't have upgrades for your Shredder turrets. Infantry can smash Venoms cost effectively. They're not hammerheads, even though laser Venoms are pretty good. They're just not really a counter to mass infantry of Black Hand. So yeah, that's pretty much all you had to do as a Nod player to beat Black Hand in that spot. So yeah, guys, I'm going to do one more game and then I'll finish this video. Alright guys, this will be the last game versus One Vision, and looks like I've been luckily dealt Traveler 59 in this one. The map will be Small Town USA, which is a very uncommon map nowadays. You don't see it played very often. This map was adored by Green Zero. Green Zero loved playing this map. Wow, I'm just trying to catch my breath because I had to do something real quick, so yeah. Give me a moment, and I'm going to make this the last game versus One Vision. It's very rare that I get a chance to play these games, that's why I want to make the most of it and record these games for you guys to watch. I'm not going to go for the Descent Rush, even though it's a good rush. So it's just one of these this map is really bad for the Descent Rush because all these structures that Black Hand, Nod, GDIs can garrison. Despite you having disintegrators, buzzers which can garrison, de-garrison those structures very easily, he's going to be Mach in this game, which is really good news for me. I don't think Mach are as good as Traveler on this map. He wouldn't have Shredder turrets, flame tanks to kill those disintegrators. He would only have Shredder turrets as his only form of defense, which can't even kill Shredder turrets really well. Oh my god, that's going to die. Is he trying to anti-scout me here, or is he going to try and all-in me? That's a very strange reaction. Maybe he knows that I'm Traveler. I don't understand why he would make 4 Awakened Squads unless he's rushing me. There is no rush that Mach can do besides all-in, which he may very well do. So I want to keep an eye on his base to see if he's going to sell his MCV. No, he's not. He's just going to go for dual refinery.
Construction complete.
What's he doing? I'm going to go for a 2-war factory. I can't see his other refinery, so I'm just going to assume that he's rushing. I'm going to go for this, though, because I feel that he's going to rush me. If I can stop these Awakened Squads from going in my base, then maybe I can make something work with that. I do feel, though, that he's not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's going for that, is he? Okay, well, that's always good to know. Going to kill this, though, and he's going to all-in me. So all-in's going to be the name of the game for One Vision here. And all-in's very, very hard to stop. Very, very hard to stop. Not easy. Could very well want to sell this drone ship. Let's get the upgrade going for my infantry. I don't think this is worth it for One Vision. He's going to lose all of his stuff if he's not paying attention there. And I'm going to lose 1 harvester, but at what price, really? I just feel like keeping this stasis chamber alive till I have the upgrade. Fuck it. I need to go for descents now. I've got no time for that. Okay, well, here goes nothing. This is not worth it for One Vision. Suiciding all those in. It's just simply not worth it at all. Okay, being a real nuisance here. He's only on 1 harvester, so... one refinery, so it could be worse. Let's take out this structure. These ones have a lot of HP. Now he's just going to go back because he knows that I'm all in here. So he's just going to be quite comfortable to go back and spam a load of Raider buggies. I think my response to his all-in was kind of bad. Let's see what he's doing now. Is he going to go back for an MCV, or is he just going to keep spamming buggies? I think he's just going to spam buggies here and be content with that. Now he's just going to spam buggies, yeah, which is what the response of what I was looking for. Maybe he knows that I am not all in. But anyway, I'm just going to go and attack him now. I think 2 war factories maybe a little bit overkill. So yeah, let's see if we can try and deal some damage here. We want to just go back to base. He's going to try and get the war factory advantage, obviously, right now. Okay, and the bikes do tons of splash damage as well, which kind of sucks for me. The fact that he has splash damage, and I don't think I'm going to have enough to kill these buggies here. I think I'm just suiciding in all the disintegrators, so let's get back. One Vision knows that this rush is very, very lethal. That's why he's doing it. And I've got a simulator here as well, which I could use to capture this bike or something. I think he knows that I'm all in now because I committed so much to that defense. He's got Tiberium. I'm not going to have Tiberium for very long. Do I sell my war factory here or not? Probably not. Again, those bikes, they're going to be a real threat because it would be nice if I could shoot them down. Really, really bad with the focus firing lately. As you can see, I'm missing everything. Right, he's going to just do that. Right, okay. Well, that's fine by me, I suppose. I think he's going around the side with his with the bikes. Yeah. So many bikes. He's got so many raider buggies as well. I don't think I can. I have no chance of winning this, especially with only just 15 descent squads. He has as many buggies as he has my descent, so yeah, I'm not going to win for sure. He's taken out my portals. Disintegrators nowadays not nearly as effective as what they once were in the past in R11, because like the Reckoner, we also nerfed them to oblivion, and that's unfortunate. I think he had something garrison in that structure there. There's just no hope for me winning this game because he has Tiberium left and I don't. I could have also sold that stasis chamber long ago as well. The mistake that I made in this game is I was quite undecisive. I should have just gone for the 2 war factory and committed on that because, yeah, I kind of somewhat changed my mind halfway through and went for the descents when there was no need to. I should have just gone for 2 war factory. That was a big mistake. No doubt I'm going to get condemned for such a mistake in the comment section. But yeah, I suppose I could make one last attack and then go in and then concede because I have no chance of winning this game. He's just going to have an army at his base. He knows that I'm all in. He knows that I sold my drone platform. And he has tons of Scorpion tanks. I mean, look how much that Nod can spam on just one ref. It's ridiculous. And One Vision is doing this because I've done this to him many, many games and he knows the effectiveness of it. And, you know, look at his army now. I'm not going to win versus this. That's going to be GG. And, yep, GG, well played to One Vision. He took a number of games off of me today, unlike in the first encounter with One Vision where I lost a mini. Or I didn't lose any at all. So yeah, guys, I know this has been a stuttery mess for as far as commentary goes. I'm really sure and positive that it was. But for what it is, I hope you enjoy this first-person video, or enjoyed it. And stay tuned because I'm going to be posting videos much more frequently and possibly even daily if I can get games versus guys like One Vision more often. So yeah, stay tuned because I have more videos coming. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like and a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, then be sure to subscribe because, you know, I have videos coming. So yeah, guys, this is Master Leaf. Peace out.